Hello everyone, this is Venom, and we are back for another week of Starfield mods. Again, I do apologize, this is coming out late. I do have a sick wife right now, so it kind of pushed things back. But we're going to go ahead and get into it. This week, it is all about quality of life. Now, we've already put out a few quality of life mods on the channel. One being the mod that allows you to up how many credits your vendors have. Another one allowing you to change the legendary effects on your armors. Today is going to be nothing but quality of life mods, so we're going to go ahead and get right into it. And the first mod we're going to go over is the StarUI Workbench. Now this one was created and uploaded by, this is not a name, it's just a random series of letters and numbers, but I'm going to go over them anyway. M8R98 Alpha 4 Foxtrot 2. Again, that's Mike 8 Romeo 98 Alpha 4 Foxtrot 2. Looks like he just smashed his face to the keyboard, but hey, it works. Now, this one basically makes your UI for crafting workbenches bigger, allows you to see more information on the screen, and I'll go ahead and show you that now. So you can see there's a lot more information on all your crafting screens. This is huge. This is very helpful. I mean, it shows information that wouldn't normally show on there, like the mass on there, the value would go up. Although value's not too big of a deal, but on your crafting screens, knowing just how heavy a weapon's going to be or how much lighter it's going to be after you put a mod on it is really helpful. Again, that is the StarUI Workbench, and this will definitely help with some of the other mods we got coming up on the list as well. Now, speaking of, we've got two mods from Gambit77, back-to-back mods from this creator. The first one's going to be the Starfield Extended Armor and Clothing Crafting. Now, again, for people who are newer to modding, which you're going to typically find as you kind of go through, there are going to be packs. Eventually, I think there might be a pack that does everything, but you would typically find mods that actually add in all those clothing items you can't find in the game, or like those unique clothing items you only get by like killing a certain character, or that you can't technically get in the game without cheating. You would typically find all those weapons and clothing mods will eventually be put into a pack, and this is one of those base ones. This allows you to actually craft all the clothing and armor in the game, whether or not there's actually a recipe for it or not. Now, it doesn't matter what the item is, large, small, armor, really useful, really expensive, whatever, you can craft everything. Now, piggybacking out that mod, again, also from Gambit77, is the Starfield Extended Craftable Quality mod. This allows you to craft the quality of your items as well. So as you can see, higher level mods give you better quality for your items, give you better stats, give you more expensive or more value added onto it, so that's a pretty good one to have. Now, going in with the items in the game, we've got another mod I really like quite a bit. This kind of upset me when I was going through dungeons and I was finding that a lot of dungeons did not have any really good loot at the end of it, so this next mod is going to fix that. We have got the boss chests always contain legendaries, and this one is created and uploaded by Straw. I was kind of shocked when I saw the name. I thought it might be Straw Hat, but nope, just Straw. And this does exactly what it says. Every boss chest is going to have a legendary on it. Now, you can see right here is only the one photo, but it just shows the chests, they've all got legendaries. It's that simple. So go ahead, add this mod in, run through, and you should start finding legendaries on all these randomly generated chests. Any in-game chest that's a boss chest, you should start finding these really good legendaries in it. So, this is one that is definitely going to the game. I think I'm going to go ahead and start over my game, by the way, too. I've got an idea for a series I want to do. It involves me having to start over to do it, though, but I think it'd be worth it, especially so I can go through and play with all these mods now, too. So that's something that just kind of to keep in mind. That's why I haven't been playing too much lately. That, and I'm starting my Elden Ring playthrough. And while continuing to decide, there's so many games I'm playing. I'm doing a Cyberpunk, I'm doing Destiny 2. It's a lot, but we'll get to that later. But the next one, and I know I'm going through these fast, I gotta kind of get the recording done before my baby wakes up, so forgive me for that one. But next up on the list, we've got the Starborn Spacesuit Visor Fix. So this one basically makes the visor see-through. If you have beat the game and you've got your Starborn armor, doesn't matter which one it is, the visor is not see-through. It's all black or silverish, whatever. This one actually makes it see-through, kind of like how you see the hunter in the game when they're talking to you. So yeah, this is what you want. This is what you want if you're You want to actually see your face. Personally, I don't care about seeing my face too much. That's just me, especially a face this ugly. But, yeah, if you want to see your face in the game, it'd be cool if you could actually toggle it on and off, but as far as I can tell, this is just a, one or nothing, or all or nothing mod. But regardless, if you want to have that see-through visor for your Starborn armor, this is the mod to go for. Next up, we've got the No Digipick menu background. This one was created and uploaded by Stentorius. This does exactly what it sounds like. It removes the background from the Digipick menu. This is the before, this is the after. It just gets rid of that background. A simple mod, maybe you don't like that background, maybe it doesn't bug you at all. If it doesn't bug you at all, don't download the mod. If it does bug you or you want a bit cleaner background, you want to be a bit more immersive, go ahead and download the mod. Now, next up, we have got 4 mods that personally I think should have been part of the game from the base. I think this is something they should actually just update into the game. And quite frankly, this really kind of takes me out that these systems in-game do not work the way these mods are going to make them work. So, first off, we have got the variable contraband prices. Contraband more valuable in locations with scans. This mod was created by Waking Skeever and uploaded by WSkeever. This mod does exactly what it says in the very long title. That's like a light novel title right there. It makes contraband worth more in systems that they scan for it. It makes sense that if they're going to search for it, that it would be a lot more pricey in those systems because it's harder to smuggle it in. Now, for those that have played the game and have gotten contraband and you see, oh my god, it's worth 15,000 credits, you know, when you get it and you go to sell it and you realize, oh yeah, you can only sell things for like 10% what they're actually show or what the value is. This is a big help. Now I think right now it only does ×3 as far as the value, but it's still better than nothing. I think some people are wanting to get like a ×5 and ×10. Personally, contraband is not worth selling in game. It really isn't. You can just go to any random outpost, pick up all the weapons and sell them for much more than you get from contraband. Contraband should have been one of those items to where if you're going to put in the time and effort to find it and to actually smuggle it into a system, it should be worth a lot more, but it's not. It's really not even worth picking it up as far as the weight to value ratio, but either way, this mod aims to try to combat that a bit. Hopefully we can see some better values in the future as well. There may be some mods with that already, but this is the first of the last 4 mods that I really think need to be part of the base game. Some mods for games feel like they should stay mods, they should be mods. Some feel like they are just more the modders fixing the game that Bethesda made. And this is definitely one of those mods where it feels like they're fixing the game Bethesda made. Now, the next 2 are both by the same mod creator. First one is going to be the show star names, and the second one is going to be show power names. And both of these mods are created and uploaded by FS Novask, N-O-V-A-S-K. This does exactly what it sounds like. Now, if you play the game, again, you look at the map, not every star is named, or at least it doesn't show it to you unless you scroll over it. That is fucking annoying as hell. Sorry, I usually try not to cuss too much in these, but holy shit, that is so damn annoying trying to find a star system. I can understand not putting the name on there if you haven't been there before, but if you've been there before, show us the name so you don't have to scroll over each star to see what the name is. Now, it's the exact same thing for the show power names mod. All the powers, unless you're scrolling over with it, or you actually hit the button at the bottom, because there is a button at the bottom of the screen that says show power names, it should just show you the power names. There's no reason you should have to have a button for that. Like, it actually bogs my mind that they literally had to program in an option to see the powers or not see the powers. It should just be, show us the power names. Show us the power names. That should be default. There should be no reason to not have the power names on there at all. I mean, even looking at here, it shows all the names. It's not like the screen is overly clunky or anything. This is perfect. Now, if you were to add like 10 more powers than what they got in here, even like a couple extras, yeah, it might be a little too clunky. This is perfect. There's no reason they should not show you the power names by default. So again, that is show power names and show star names, both uploaded by the creator FN Novask. I did go ahead and check his page to see if they had any other mods, because I mean these two, they seem very obvious and very needed. They had no other mods at the time. So yeah, I will be watching that creator to see if they add in anything else in the game, because I think they've already got the right idea of what players want. And finally, the absolute biggest thing that I do not like about starting New Game Plus. When you start New Game Plus, you get the ship, you get the armor. If you're doing New Game Plus or whatnot, you get the upgraded ship and the upgraded armor up to New Game Plus 10. What you don't get are any weapons. That is retarded. We should have gotten some kind of Starborn weapon or some kind of legendary weapon, or even let us, craft a weapon or bring one with us. Again, this mod aims to fix that. Again, quality of life. This is the Legendary Weapons and New Game Plus StarbornShip Locker. This one is, again, uploaded by Straw. This does exactly what it says. There's a Starborn locker on it. When you do a New Game Plus, you will get 3 random legendary weapons that you can actually take through your game. And it looks like it's got ammo for it too. This should have been a thing. There should have been, if you're going to give us a ship and armor, there should be a Starborn weapon too. Or, again, I legitimately don't understand why they gave us armor and a ship but not a weapon. But again, this feels like it's definitely one of those mods. Like all 4 of these, they all feel like they're definitely mods that are just fixing a game or fixing parts of the game that Bethesda just broke. And this one, I'm going to go on a little bit of a tangent on. There are some times where you go through a Bethesda game and you see something or see your decision, and you actually have to wonder who was in charge of that. Who was in charge of that decision and why they made that decision. And something like this where they say, hey, let's give them a new cool ship, a new set of armor, but no weapons whatsoever. Even though they just had all these awesome weapons, they had all these credits, they had all these other ships. Let's take everything from them. We're going to give them, a new ship and some armor, but no weapons. No, screw that. That makes no sense to me. Somebody actually had to go through and think that up, and they got paid to do so. I don't understand that. But regardless, I don't want to be too much downer on that one. Again, this is a new one, so we don't even have, I think this is October 22nd, so this one just came out not too long ago. So this is one I'm also going to be adding in. And yeah, this has just been all quality of life mods. There are more as well, and again, I've already done a video going over some of those quality of life mods already. But that's going to do it for us for today, guys. Again, these are all mods. I think almost every single one of these I'm going to end up putting in my game. The last 4 I definitely am. The first one, the Starfield UI and the extended workbenches, I'm definitely going to be putting those in. And the boss chest is the only one I might not do. I'm personally not a big fan of the... I don't want to see my face through there. I want that all black hunter face. I don't necessarily need to see myself there. But that looks like my baby just woke up just in time. So that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you all for coming by. Please subscribe to the channel if you like what we're doing. Please leave a like on the video. And I'm going to go get my baby and feed her and change her. And you guys have a good one.